So my man, hey, what's next for you at your next football career?
What is next for me in football? Well, I'm continuing my football journey. I hope to one day. Recently, I was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. But I grew up a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, so in real life, my goal is to work for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as an equipment manager. I also have a goal of being a football coach, a head football coach. So I'm excited to see what this next chapter in my football life is. I'm excited to see where it takes me.
So basically, this journey you are bringing is very, very good for you, and it's gonna bring a whole lot of things for you.
Exactly. Everybody thought I was going to go to Tampa in the draft. I ended up going first overall, and a very select few get to go number one overall. Baker Mayfield, Jadeveon Clowney. Josh Rosen did not go first, but Jared Goff, a lot of great people have gone first overall in the draft. So to be in that same company is pretty unique and pretty special.
So probably every kid dreams about being the number one in the pick, right? So how did that feel like as it settled in that you were the number one pick this year?
Well, I was surrounded by my life-song family. I was surrounded by my buddy Chris and my big brother Scotty B in my man cave, which had a bar and everything and a fish tank. But to be surrounded by those two was enough. It didn't really matter to me where I went in the draft. But to be number one overall, obviously it's a huge honor. It's a huge, tremendous accomplishment to be number one in the draft. I'm like I said earlier, I'm just excited to see where my football, this next chapter of my football life takes me, and like I said, I'm ready to get to work. I'm raring, I'm excited, and let's get to work. I'm excited.
Yeah, I bet it's going to be exciting for you, it's going to be exciting for the whole team, it's going to be exciting for your coach, and it's going to be exciting for your journey.
Yeah, the coaching staff here is absolutely incredible. Cliff Kingsbury is a great head coach. I've been in the film room already, studying film and trying to learning the offense, and like I said, I'm ready. I'm raring. I'm ready to get to work. I'm excited, and I'm ready to compete.
So what's the next step in Arizona? Are you searching for an apartment, or are you going to spend that big signing bonus to buy a new house?
That big signing bonus, I'm actually part of it's going to go to my lizard. I have a bearded dragon at home, so I'm going to buy him a bigger tank for him to live in. I call him my son, so a little spot for my son. But I'm definitely gonna get a nice house and maybe a few cars, because I got to get to practice and work somehow, right?
Yeah.
But no, like I said, it's for me. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it because I love the passion is back, and I'm just glad to be back in a sport where there's so many opportunities, and like I said, in football, unlike in any other sport, the opportunities are endless, and I'm honored to be in Arizona, and I'm grateful, even though it's not where I wanted to be. I'm grateful where I am, but that doesn't mean I can't end up there someday. So I'm just grateful to be back on this journey and be back in football mode, and like I said, I'm ready to get to work. Any other questions? Please, more questions.
Well, I think that's All we have, right, Scott?
So what do you think about your season this year? What are your chances?
I definitely think that we'll definitely try to be undefeated. I'd like to get the Arizona Cardinals to the Super Bowl. I know Kurt Warner tried to do it a couple years ago. Wasn't successful against the Steelers. So I'm going to try to rewrite that wrong for him. And definitely try to get us to the promised land.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, your pedigree is you were the high school football manager for your high school football team." I use that as an advantage because I knew so much about the game, and a lot of people are saying, "Well, what about your family pedigree?" Yes, my family pedigree is huge in football. It started with my dad playing high school football, and then my two brothers playing, and also my cousin. And then my little cousin right now, she's a cheerleader, and my sister was also a cheerleader. So being around football was a really big part of my life. And I'm just excited, like I said, to get back into that part of my life and continue this next chapter and to see where it takes me. Hopefully it takes me in not only in video game form, but also in real life. I'm hoping that it takes me farther than I could ever imagine to the NFL. So, and I'm also hoping that one day that the NFL, Roger Goodell, if you're watching this, I would like to see the NFL flag football division, create a division for people with developmental and intellectual disabilities, and also have a draft for them, so they know what it feels like to be an NFL star. So I have a lot of dreams and big plans, and that's one of them on my football journey. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to get to work, and let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's do it, my man. Yeah, let's.
Any more questions?
Any more questions?
No.
All right, we'll see you on the field.
Thank you.